I am at 4176 North 39th. I think that's, I'm sorry about the question mark. I was on the phone and I just walked up, the realtor is with me. So I think it's 4176 North 39th is where I'm at. That's where we're looking at this house. I'm on a sort of, this is a corner house, so I'm on one side of the house. We got a little bit of a lull here. That should be fine, but if you wanted to fill that in, that'd be good. We have electric service, we have gas meter. The sidewalk is bowing. It's brand new sidewalk. You can tell on this side, but unfortunately, it's bowing towards that that window well. And it's, from the other side, it's bowing down too. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but there could be issues. Hopefully, that that window well really holds, really supports the basement, and we don't have any problems. But there could be problems at that window in this back area because of the way that this concrete's bowing. We've got some yard work that we're going to need to do, obviously, around the house. The windows are worn down, but they've been painted, just like the siding. It looks like it's good shape. The electric has been busted open. We will need to have the electric company come out and repair that and properly seal that and fix that right. You can see that that is damaged right now. The window well is bent as well. We'll probably have to put a cover and readjust that window well. We have some siding damage. The roof is wavy. It's from the gutter. They're putting gutter guards on, and these gutter guards aren't put on right, and you can still see that there's little tiny trees growing through inside them. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try to walk through it in a second. But I just wanted to show you that the gutters have to be cleaned out, definitely. Those gutter guards are really not helping, but possibly with all these trees over, maybe it does help a lot more with, with them on. Soffit and fascias have been painted. Closer I look, you can tell that it's starting to wear, so we're probably gonna have to repaint all of it. There's some damage on the soffit or the fascia up above. The roof looks like it's in decent shape. You can see that there's 2 layers, 3 layers. There are 3 layers on this house right now, and you can see the overlap on the outside. It's really wasn't done properly, but it's workable. Your apron is being pushed up because of the gutter guards. All that should be repaired so you don't have future problems. Flashing underneath that window, I bet you with that sill, when we go inside, there's probably water damage there. If you look, you could see that, dorm. Just above that dorm, if you follow my hand, right above that dorm, you see that it's bowing and it's been replaced. There's been repair that's occurred right above that dorm. You can see that sag, and you can see the different color. It's hard to see it, maybe from the camera because of the trees and the shadow, but there has been a patchwork. I would say this will probably, because there's a couple areas that are sort of wavy, and that's probably from the actual OSB, the sheathing. You'll probably have to replace this roof. It looks like it might work, but you might have some water problems, and repairing is just a band-aid. We got a little bit of siding work here. Let's look at the sidewalk really quick. Look at the neighborhood. And we're going to go around to the back of the house. They're doing some work across the street. Okay. Looks like there's some damage underneath the concrete, underneath that door. Maybe we could just repair, clean that up. We've got some siding damage. It's a odd deep hole. Inside here, we need some cleaning, some debris work. Soffit fascia. This is really bowing down. I think this is damaged. I think it should be repaired, but it's not really moving. It might last for a while, and then you're gonna have to repair it later. The siding is peeling. You can see it. The paint is peeling off the siding. It's gonna have to be repaired. The soffit and fascia, I'm sorry. The trim, the sill around that window is gonna have to be repaired. Let's go inside the garage here, because since it's open. Let me get my flashlight. Looks like there is a light I don't know where the switch is, but it looks like there should be a light. The door looks brand new. The service door and the overhead door look brand new. Everything looks good. There's nothing bad in this, just a little debris cleanup, some glass. Unknown on the electric. The garage, that's a little hard and rusty. I would recommend probably greasing it up. But that's in good shape. Again, down here we have some paint coming off that siding, so that siding should be repainted again. We have some damage on the garage here. Damage on that side of the garage. This should be washed down. Again, painting. There's some, you can see some weak spots that need to be scraped and painted. We have the siding that's bowing out. I'm thinking that's probably going to need to be repaired. We have some repair around this window. This tree is pretty close right now. It should be fine, but over time that's probably going to be an issue. We're right on the line to the neighbor's garage. This is the back of the house. This tree is pretty darn close. You can see you got some issues down on your softening fascia underneath. So I'm going to try to get a closer look. You see that that's a lot of damage underneath that softening fascia. All that's going to have to be repaired. I'm not sure if there's issues with the roof and that's why that's happening, but this is definitely a lot of issues on this side of the house, on the back end. A lot of cleanup and debris on the back end as well here. Softening fascia, there's going to be some scraping and painting around. I'm going to take a step back and see how the roof, again, you can see some of the OSB sort of like bowing up. The shingles, that could just be the sheathing again. Again, you could be fine with the roof. It's not bad, but it's definitely something that you're going to have issues with over time. This is an eyesore. This has to be taken care of. And I think that should be it for the outside. This is the concrete. And that's about it out here. I'll meet you inside.